Earth Nation, Fire Nation, up the stupid video's off. I had a whole thing planned there. Hold on one second, let me fix my camera. Sure, that is harsh. uh, Apologies about that, I had a whole thing planned, man. Ah, why is it not working now? We're having trouble. Technical difficulties, I'll be right back. My apologies. There we go, there we go. I am so sorry about that. I am so sorry about that. I'm having some technical difficulties tonight. I am your bald bearded nerd here, King Kamehameha. Well, we'll go ahead and do some of that again here. We opened up some collector's booster packs as a recap here on the stream last night. And we received one of the great Fire Lord Zuko cards. $1,900 card here. We received this yesterday in one of the collector's booster packs. And so if you want a chance to earn one of these, or have one of these collector booster packs, you need to subscribe and follow to my channel. And yeah, you have a chance at getting one of these cards in one of those packs. You also, at the if you win the raffle, will get this this custom play booster mat right here. It's got the monkey on it, the grill on it. Very interesting, very interesting. This is a photography piece that I myself took, but it makes great smack talk. You know, at in what do you call it? Play matches. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. I will go ahead and open this up with my handy dandy tool. I was saying earlier that if you missed some of the information yesterday. We covered a lot of the basics of the new set in the packs yesterday. So if you missed that information, please hop in the video, the prior video. That will be in the link to the description. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and get into it. Yeah, we opened up this Fire Lord Zuko card here. The $1,900 card on pack number 8. Pack number 8. So, maybe we be blessed. Maybe we be blessed again today. We will see. We will see. We're just going to go ahead and get on into it. So you'll have to pardon me. I've been trying to load some stuff up onto TCG Sales. I got to load up my computer. I don't know why my internet keeps taking me off. There we go. There we go. There's my chat. Sorry, I had to load new setup here a little bit. I switched over to my laptop here, so that I can see the chats while we're going. My apologies for the technical difficulties at the beginning of the show. But yeah, I'm King Kamehameha, your bald bearded nerd. And yeah, if you have friends who are trying to learn the game or get hyped about the new set, please link my video to them. And yeah, we cover basics in this videos, and yeah, we do a bunch of weird stuff in this stuff. So yeah. Yeah. This is very much why I need a talent agent, because I had no sound and I ruined that entire opener because of it. And I had a really great opener planned. I had rehearsed it and practiced it and everything, and a talent agent would have made sure that that wouldn't have happened, you know. So anyway, go ahead and just dive on into this. We're going to go ahead and start opening here, and we'll get on into it. As you can see, clean, fresh hands. Clean, fresh hands. We got a pack of booster sleeves over here. Freshly opened. And yeah, let's go ahead and go into it. We got the copy token here. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Alright, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and move the OBS Studios over to the main screen again so I can see what I'm doing here. My apologies. A little bit of moving around. I'm going to switch over to the hand cam so we get better view. Alright, so we got South Pole Voyager here. Very nice stuff there, very nice stuff. Alright, full art. We got Volcanic Torrent here. Volcanic Torrent, very nice card. It is not foil. It looks kind of foil on the screen, but it's not. I assure you it's not foil. That is a foil. We got Lo and Lee, Royal Advisors. That is actually a pretty penny card. I can't remember. I scanned in one of these and it wasn't a full art, but it was a foil. I believe it was like something like upwards of $20 today. So this one right here is pretty good. Sokobold Boomerang. We have an island here. Oh, we have a Dragon Tea Shop, a Jasmine Dragon Tea Shop hidden behind there. My apologies, I missed one of those. There we go. There we go. Jasmine Dragon Tea Shop. Here we go. Iroh's my guy. You can kind of tell by the mustache. Iroh's my guy. Wisdom. Wisdom is ever flowing. Oh, now I have to do it. Okay, so I had this whole intro planned. I really did. I had this whole intro planned. I rehearsed it and everything. This card right here was actually, and I actually was like, Earth Nation, Fire Nation, Air Nation, Water Nation. As long as bargain deals are your inclination, I am King Kamehameha, and I will be your guide on this journey through the Avatar Magic the Gathering universe. So yeah, that's the intro, that's the opener. That's what I will go ahead and clip out and repost. But anyway, I had to do it again because this pirate was the guy who said that phrase. Well, it wasn't him, it was his little lackey. But yeah, that's a quote from that. So I will be your guide on this journey through the Whale Tail Island universe of Avatar The Last Airbender. Anyway, I'll pick these back up very delicately. And we'll go and look through them. Unagi's Spray. Acrobatic Leap. Ooh. The Hermit Herbalist. Well, very nice, very nice. She's a crazy old crackpot, but we love her. Rockalanche. The Cat Gator. Cat Gator, that's Slim. He ain't food, he's family. Got us a double land pull here, an Omashu City and a Boiling Rock Prison. Foilies. And then an Aang's Journey on the very back there. Very good stuff, very good stuff. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and just sleeve up the couple here. I want to look at Volcanic Torrent here. We'll go and start with that one. Want to take a look at this? This says Cascade. I can't remember what Cascade does. Chad, if you could look that up or tell everyone. Volcanic Torrent deals X damage to each. I think Cascade is it works with like multiple targets. Like you recast. Yep, everything is going to be successful regardless of what we get. We're not looking for the money numbers. We've already won. We're just here to look at the cards. It says. Yeah, it deals X damage to target creature. Okay, if I can get it to focus, come on. Creature or planeswalker opponent controls, where X is the number of spells you've casted this turn. It's got Cascade on it, Volcanic Torrent. There you go. There you go. Very cool card. It is a Mythic Full Art. Mythic Full Art. It's not shiny, but I'll take it. I like Mythic Full Arts. My Mythic Full Arts are good. You're just joining my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going? I'm pulling one cards out here, and we are hoping for the best, right? Hoping for the best. We're going to slide that sleeve right over the top of it there. There we go. And, yeah, pick up the next sleeve. The Jasmine Dragon Tea Shop. That's it. Actually, I want to pick that one up next. Go ahead and go get Lonely, because this one is, I believe this one is actually worth something. So we'll go ahead and get that in a sleeve real fast. Oh, come on. There we go. There's 4 viewers. How's it going, guys? How's it going? I am King Kamehameha. We are venturing through the Avatar The Last Airbender universe. We're looking at some cards from the new Magic the Gathering set. So, yeah, we're pulling them out and hoping for the best. Yesterday, we had a $1,900 card. And so, shall we have a saying? A lot goes a little way. We do accents on this channel and stupid jokes. It is what it is. You know what I mean? We do that and we pull cards and we play video games. So, yeah, if you're looking to learn about Magic the Gathering, we actually talk about some of the cards on the shop. And we talked about a lot of the mechanics in yesterday's video, so we're not going over much of it today. We're going to go look at Lo and Lee here. I do want to look at that card. I want to take a look at that. We're going to go, whenever an opponent discards a card, sorry, it's a little shiny. or mills one or more cards. Put a +1/+1 counter on each advisor you control. So she's a human advisor. You see that little marker right there, that word right there, advisor, underneath her creature, human, legendary creature. She's a human advisor. Sorry, I said that completely backwards. And then the next ability down on it says target player mills 4 cards. So you can basically have someone mill 4 cards, and you basically put 4 +1/+1 counters on her and every other advisor. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty useful. Very nice card. I understand why it is worth something. Alright, so we're going to get the South Pole Voyager, because it's a full art foil, and a sleeve real fast. And then we'll go ahead and pack up shop and move on to the next pack. Like I said, we covered a lot of the mechanics for this new set in the last video, so make sure and follow the channel and subscribe, and yeah, you can stay nerdy like me and stay informed about Magic the Gathering and sets. I played in the pre-release yesterday and the day before at DZ Comics, and it was a great time. It was a great time. I learned a lot about the cards, made some really cool friends, made some acquaintances. It was a good time. Good time. And so, yeah, I got to learn a little bit about the game beforehand, and so whenever I came back, I was able to share a little bit of knowledge with everyone who was watching about the upcoming mechanics such as earth bending, water bending, fire bending, and air bending. There's 4 of them. They all do something special, right? Like, so yeah, that's what we do on this channel. We try and keep people new, informed, and we try and keep them from turning into neckbeards. You know what I mean? We don't want the rule judgers. We don't want them. The people go, judge, he didn't draw. No, we don't want that. We're going to just keep people informed, and education is the best way to stop that. So, here at this channel, that's what we do. We lift people up and make sure that they understand what they're doing, and make sure that they are having a good time while they're doing it. There we go. All of this stuff on this poll, all of the stuff on this stream will be for sale on the tcgplayer account, Turtle Hermit Dojo. It's the Turtle Hermit Dojo. That is my store. It's a 4-star store. 4-star store. Yeah. So, let's go and open up the next pack. Let's go and see if we can get anything good. We will see. Aye. You got to see in life, don't you? You got to have a wee bit of little faith in your Lord above. I can do the Irish accent too. I'm a talented little dude, aren't I? That was a clean open. That was just a clean open. I mean, it's just a clean foil open. Go ahead and get that token. An ally foil. We got an ally foil. Very nice, very nice, very nice. It's an ally. Oh, and the Earth King. I like the Earth King. It's an Earth King foil, and it's a showcase card. I like this. It is very nice. This is a good card, by the way. I used this at the pre-release. Very nice, very nice. When the Earth King enters, create a 4/4 green bear creature token. Whenever one or more creatures you control with 4 greater attacks, search your library for up to that many lands, basic lands, and put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. I use this in combination right here with, well, not this particular version, with Combustion Man. And it was a very nice combo, very nice combo. I was running a Toph Beifong deck. Ooh, we got a Rise of Flourishings there. Guru Batik is that, yeah. It is Guru Batik. Very nice, very nice. I don't know what that one does. We'll take a look. This is the land I used also at the pre-release. It gives you the ability to draw a card for 3. Very nice. Ooh, Monkyatsu. Very nice. A foil extended border, or extended art there. Very nice. And we'll look at some of the mechanics or aspects of these particular cards that we have not seen yet. After we look at all of them. Here's Zuko, Conflicted. That's a very good card. And we'll look at that afterwards. I think we have the land next. Yep, it's a swamp. It's a swamp. That is the Undercity of Ba Sing Se, the Crystal Catacombs, I believe. Alrighty, and here we go. Oh, Iroh remembering his fallen son from war. That's a scene. That's a scene right there. Right in the feels. Right in the feels. Fist of Flame. We'll kind of go through the last a little bit fast here. Cloud Shift. Invasion Tactics. Oops. Bump the camera there. Master Baku. Very nice. Judy, one more, or one of many. Very cool, very cool. And then just a smattering of other cards around the back end. Alright. Alright, so we'll go ahead and dive into some of the mechanics as we're going sleeving up here. Let's look at Rites of Flourishing first. Let's go and see what this card does. I've not seen this one yet. This is nice. Alright, it's an enchantment, as you can see right here on the level right here. Alright, it says at the beginning of each player's draw step, it goes untap, upkeep, draw. So at the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws an additional card. Ooh, everyone likes some card draw. Each player may play an additional land on each of their turns. Ooh, I like some additional land play too. That's going to be a very, very good card. I think that's going to be big in Commander. I think that that's going to be that's dangerous in Commander, if I do say so myself. Go ahead and sleeve that bad boy up right there. Go ahead and slip that on. Alright. Sleeve that right down there. Alright. We've already looked at the Earth King here, but I'm going to go ahead and sleeve him up too. We'll go ahead and look at him a little bit closer in detail as I'm putting the sleeve on here. That is it's a pretty goldy card. I like it. It's golden. It's very gold. It's very sparkly. Like a holiday. It's very sparkly. Like a holiday. And before you at me for that, that's a Rain Man reference. It's a Rain Man reference. I ain't making fun of no one. I'm quoting, what's his name? Who's the guy who plays Rain Man? Help me out here, chat. He also plays the pirate, Captain Hook, in the movie Hook with Robin Williams. Oh. You're gonna kill me. That guy. Monkeyatsu. Let's go ahead and take a look at what Monkeyatsu does. Whenever another creature you control becomes the target of spell or ability, you may airbend that creature. That is pretty nice. Okay, so what that basically means is you can basically teleport them out of play and pay 2 to have them teleported back into play. So you can airbend your own creature to save its life, basically. There you go. There you go. Dustin Hoffman, thank you so much, Akiris. Appreciate it. Shout out to Akiris for keeping us informed here. There we go. There we go. Very, very, very cool. Very cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at Zuko. I do want to sleeve that one up too, just because that is a rare and it's shiny. Let's go ahead and take a look at what that does. Because I also haven't seen it. At the beginning of your first main phase, it goes untap, upkeep, draw, first main phase. Okay. So, at the beginning of your first main phase, hold on, sorry, let me get that in focus there. Choose one that hasn't been chosen and you lose 2 life. Okay, so this is a lose life card. Draw a card and lose 2 life. Put a +1/+1 counter on Zuko and lose 2 life. Add red fire mana and lose 2 life. Or the last one is exile Zuko, then return him to the battlefield under an opponent's control. Now this would be very interesting and useful if you could exile him out of the game, return him under an opponent's control, and then return him back to your control. So then he comes in with no counters on him. Which I believe negates the ability that one has. You could basically do them all over again, essentially. I believe that is what that is saying. 2 mana, that's not bad. For 2 mana, that's not bad at all. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and sleeve up this full art ocean here real fast. We'll go ahead and stack the rest, and then I'll sleeve those later. I sleeve all my foils and I sleeve all my full arts, but the bulk of it doesn't get double sleeved. It just gets single sleeved, because whenever I sell these on TCGplayer, sometimes I have to send 2 or 3 in the same order, in which case I end up having to unsleeve them anyway. So that's why we do that. Anyway, so we'll go ahead and get this all stacked up here, right here, right here, right here. Shout out to the new viewers. Shout out to the viewers. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? I gotta look at my followers. I don't know if anyone's followed my channel since I started, but let's go and take a look at followers, because we gotta keep giving a shout out to those people who keep us relevant. No new followers yet, but I don't have a notification system like most fancy streamers do that lets me know. Let me mute that. Yeah, I don't have a notification system yet, so it doesn't tell me when I get a new follower or subscriber. But I always want to give a shout out to those who are making my dreams possible, because those are the people that matter. I mean, truly, those are the people that matter. I had a great conversation with one of the people who followed my channel yesterday, Scuff Dad. Shout out to him again. He was a great guy, and he lent me a lot of information and helped me learn a lot. So let's go and keep on moving along here. Pack number 3. Pack number 3. And remember, we are raffling off one of these. As you can see, this clear image right here, photographed by yours truly, King Kamehameha. We will be giving away this mat right here and a collector's booster pack, which could possibly contain one of the Diamond in the Rough full art cards. This one right here was pulled last night on stream. This is a $1,900 card, $1,900. Now, that's a lot of money to anyone. So you could possibly have that in one of these. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? All you gotta do is subscribe and follow my channel, and hey, you could possibly win one. Let's go and get into pack number 3 here. Pack number 3. Oh, bumped it with my hat there. Bumped it with my hat. Shout out to Boston Scully Company. They are not sponsoring me at all in this video. I just love their hats. They provide the warmth my bald little head needs. Ooh, we got an art card here. We will take a look at the length. And we got Appa right there on top. Very nice. Oh, we got an Appa art card too. Very cool, very cool, very cool. So let's take a look at that. Appa, our flying bison who Aang rode around on. This one's a signature card too. It's got the signature on it. Very nice. We got Appa, Steadfast Guardian. It's a very pretty card right there. Oh, that's a pretty card. Force of Negotiation. Yeah, forgot what that card is right there. But that, I can't remember what that is. It's foil. I think it's probably around 100. I think that's what I looked up last time. But it might have gone down since then, so don't quote me on that, right, chat? Boiling Rock Rider, very cool stuff. And we got Toph Earthbending Master directly after that. This was a really, really cracked pack. Really cracked. Really cracked. Followed by Sozin's Comet. Cracked indeed, my friends. Really cracked. Followed by Sozin's. Why is... What's going on here? Where is it? Alright, cracked indeed, cracked indeed. Aye! Just a little bit of official cracking. Pack cracking. We got an island there. That is the stream, I believe, that they washed half of the stuff down the stream because he was learning waterman. We got hooks and swords, some of Jet's weaponry. And we got deer dogs. I don't remember seeing deer dogs in the Avatar universe, I gotta be honest. I'll have to go look that one up. That's interesting. Turtle seals. I remember hearing about turtle seals. Platypus bears. Why does this keep doing this? Hold on, I gotta shh. Hush. Hush. This keeps coming up. I don't know why the volume keeps coming up. I'm sorry, chat. Sorry, guys. Alright. Price of Freedom. Very shiny foily there. Kind of the lackluster of the bunch here. We're going to go through them a little bit. North Pole Patrol. Corrupted Official. Rabaroo. There you go. Giant rabbit. That's kangaroo. That's a rabaroo. That's what we call a rabaroo right there. Let's go take a look at that. Because I'm a wildlife photographer. That's what we do. We look at the wildlife. Alright, so let's go ahead and sleeve up some of these bad boys. I'm going to put the land over here. And the hooks and swords, we don't need those out. And we don't even need the deer dogs or the turtles out. We'll go ahead and sleeve up the rest. And we'll look at them as we go, because I have not seen some of these yet. But I know some of them are very good. Some of them are very good. Oh, yes. So we'll see. Let's go ahead and look at Force of Negotiation. I know that this one is worth something. I can't remember what it's worth. Don't want to particularly put... I got a tcgplayer right here in front of me. Hold on. One second. I will look. Hey, well, look what this one is valued at. Hold on. Because I know it is worth something. I can't want to see. Give me 1 second here to reach in front of me. Little tip to streaming, or a little tip to sleeving, not streaming, sorry. A little tip to sleeving, to get the sleeve on there nice and easy, is put it over one edge, put it over the other, and then use gravity and the sides, just slide it down. You get that nice tight look there. Alright. We'll take a look at that in just a second, but I want to look at and see what the price is going for on that real quick. In the TCG market. I just want to see. What we got here. What we are cooking with. Is it gas or is it snow? You know, are we cooking with gas or are we cooking with snow? A near mint foil is going for $80. This is an $80 card. Very nice. An $80 card right there. So even if you don't get one of the very awesome, the Zuko card, where'd that thing go? If you don't get one of these awesome Zuko cards right here, valued at $1,900, you can still get an $80 card out of one of these packs. Man, like that's a good deal. This is nice. I like this investment very much. Very good stuff here. Let's go and look at what it does. We've been yammering on and talking for a bit. My apologies. Alright. Force of Negotiation. It's an instant, as you can see right here. It says, if it's not your turn, you may exile a blue card from your hand rather than pay... Oh, that's cool. Rather than pay the spell's mana, this spell's mana. Oh, I'm sorry. Went out of focus there as I lost my balance. Counter target creature spell. If that spell is countered this way, exile it instead. Put it into its owner's graveyard. So that's really cool. Okay, that's really cool. So what this means is that you can basically exile a blue card out of your hand instead of paying for its mana cost, which is, if it's not your turn, it has to be your opponent's turn. And you can counter target non-creature spell. If that spell is countered this way, exile instead. So it gets exiled, doesn't get put in the graveyard. Very nice card, very nice card. Alright, we're going to put that right there. We're going to sleeve up some of the rest of these. I got a puppy laying down behind me being super cute. Let's take a look at him. Let's take a look at the puppy dog. Hello, my friend. Hi. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Huh? He's a good dog. He's a very good dog. Oh, look at my puppy dog. He's hugging me. He's giving me a little hug. Oh, I love you too, bud. I gotta turn this one. It's this one right here. There we go. Very cute dog. He's had enough TREATs. He's too smart for his own good. I have to spell everything out. It is my fault. I spoil my dog. You know. He spoils me though. He spoils me with his love. I love my dog. He's the best thing ever. Oh. We went on, I was half expecting him to be downstairs asleep. I gotta be honest. We went on like 4 walks today. We played with the bubble machine, and we played with gloves like 4 times. Bubble machine 3 times. He's kicking me. I said too many words that he knows. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? Nice to see you in the chat. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. See ya. Yeah, some nice scores. Nice scores. Got an $80 card there just now. This one right here. This is valued at about $80 in one of these packs. And like I said, we're giving away one of these collector booster packs at the end of this month to followers and subscribers, as well as one of the custom photographed wildlife photography play mats that yours truly took. Let's take a look at this. Flash and flying when opera... He's licking my foot. Dude, I have given you all the attention today, man. I'm so sorry. Hi. Hi. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. He's being super adorable. He's underneath my feet. He's underneath my feet. Excuse me, my friend. How are you? Right? Adorable puppy. Adorable little puppy. He's so needy. So needy. Anyway, let's take a look at this. Let's try and look at this real fast. We'll get through this pack real quick. We'll take a little 5-minute break. I gotta go say hi to my puppy just for a second. Just give him a little bit of love. Hang on, let me get a drink real fast. My apologies. Anyway. Hi, puppy dog. Excuse me. Can you excuse me? Thank you. I'm so sorry, but I know this is your house, not mine, but just need you to squeeze over there, you know what I mean? Anyway, let's go and take a look at the card. I'm so sorry about that, chat. Flash flying when Appa enters, airbend any number of other target non-land parments you control. Whenever you cast a spell from exile, create a 1/1. That's a little fun. Create a 1/1 white ally creature token. So basically what this means is you play this spell, then you airbend all your targets out of here, and then you airbend them in and make little 1/1 tokens to fight things. That's awesome. I like Appa. Appa's very fun. He's very fun. I have not seen this form of Toph yet. Toph Earthbending Master. Alright, let's take a look at this. Let's get that in the sleeve really fast. Just a little bit of a sleeve and a little bit of a protection. We want to make sure that it is nice and protected. Nice and protected. Okay, here we go. Okay, Toph the Earthbending Master. It is a legendary creature, human warrior ally. Ally is the key term here. Lots of stuff to do with allies in this particular set. This has a landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, basically, so whenever you cast a land, you get an experience counter. Whenever you attack, Earthbend X, where X is the number of experience counters you control or you have. Okay, that's cool. Alright, so basically what that means is that every time you play a land, you add a counter to it, and then you Earthbend X, where X is the number of counters on it. With an Earthbend is that mechanic that we said earlier. You basically put +1/+1 counters on land, and this would be X +1/+1 counters, so however many lands you played, on said land. It gets haste, and you can basically use it to attack. Very nice stuff. Alright, we got the Boiling Rock Rider. Hey! Riot! That's another quote from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yeah. So, hey! Riot! Right? Let's see here. So my brain was thinking about something. As I'm trying to sleeve this up here. There we go. Get that sleeve on there. Alright. And sleeve down. Alright, it's firebending 1, meaning that whenever he attacks, you create 1 red mana. Tap untapped ally you control. Ally is this right here. You're going to be able to see that right there on that. Right there on the side there. Tap one untapped ally you control, exile target card from a graveyard. Whenever this creature attacks, okay, whenever this creature attacks, you may cast an ally spell from among the cards you own exiled with this creature. That's very nice. Okay. Okay. So I can see some airbending tactics with some ally tactics working really well with that. Here we have Sozin's Comet. Alright. Each creature you control gains Firebending 5. That means that whenever they attack, they create 5 red mana. A lot of allies, a lot of red mana. I don't know. You could do some nasty work with Vivi. You could do some real nasty work with Vivi. Foretell. I don't know what that means, so we're going to look at it together. Dream your turn, you may pay 2, and... Sorry. May pay 2 and exile this card from your hand face down. And cast it on a later turn for a foretell cost. So what you basically have here is that mechanic that Slick Shot had. Basically can Slick Shot him in. Oh. That's pretty neat. Cool stuff. Alright, so pack number 4, getting on to it. As you can see now, we had to change the video title of last night's video to from 2 collectible booster boxes to 1, because we only got through one of them. Your boy here, the bald bearded nerd King Kamehameha himself, is a chatty Cathy. We like to talk about the stuff that we're opening. We don't like to just buzz through the nitty gritty and the gold mine stuff. We like to talk about the new set. We like to see what we're opening. We like to see what's playable. We like to give information to people and better the world. We ain't just out here trying to resell stuff that's already been made. Yeah, that's a lame way to work. That's some scalper mentality. No. We're trying to bring some education into light. Yes, I talk about the prices on this channel a little bit, but I'm a broke man and we're pulling cards. But I do want to, first and foremost, always bring information and light to the community before my pocket lines. Ever. Anyway, so we get an ally here. I'll get off my little soapbox. Very nice. I like the allies. Wartime Protesters foil extended art. Okay. We will go through these again, and as I said before, we covered a lot of mechanics on the stream from yesterday, so if you're just joining in, watch the stream from yesterday's stream, and there's a lot of information about the mechanics from the new Magic the Gathering Avatar set, such as all the bending mechanics and stuff. 3 Dreams, that is the scene where he is getting all disoriented and sleep deprived. We got another Iroh Grand Lotus. This one, not foil, regular. I have the foil one also. Very cool. Alright, I love Iroh. I'm a big fan of Iroh. I got my hot tea right here. In fact, I think that calls for a little bit of a hot tea sipperoo. Earthbender's Ascension. That's a nice one. You got Toph here. Earthbending with a badger mole. Very cool stuff. We got the plains here. Looks like a wartime with the Earth Kingdom. Very nice. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and set these right here. I'm going to get a sip of my hot tea and hydrate just a little bit. Seconds right here. It's not like I'm going anywhere. I'm not going far. Oh, puppy, you were so cute. I said that I was going to go play with him, but I got to open another pack. We started to open another pack. So, Hot tea is so good. I love hot tea. I drink hot tea all the time. Shout out to my tea company, Twinings of UK. I love Twinings. I love Irish breakfast, English breakfast, Earl Grey, Lady Gary, English afternoon. I know I sound like I'm making these up. I sound like that lady from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I assure you I'm not. I don't have hair, much less purple hair. I am the bald bearded nerd. I am the Bendu. I am in the middle. No. Do you know your Star Wars references? Fire Nation Conquest. It's pretty cool stuff here. We're just gonna flip through these. These are the penny ones, the penny cards. So we're just gonna take a look at these. And like I said, we normally go over the mechanics, but We did that all stream yesterday, so we're going to go ahead and buzz through this. And we're going to see if we can get through a little bit more today. Very cool. Fire stages. Got an owl there. Wisdom owl. Long. Or one shoot on. There we go. They got the cannon crawlers there. Ravenous audience. Boulder building arena. Here's farm animals. I don't remember that. And there we go. Alright, we're going to sleeve these up and talk about some of them as we're going through them. First and foremost, I want to take a look at the Three Dreams. I have not seen that card yet. Let's take a gander. This one. It says, search your library for up to 3 aura cards with different names. Reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle. Okay, so that's interesting. So if you have 3 enchantment auras, basically, that this can be really useful in Commander, actually. Auras can be applied to lands to make lands basically generate double. I can see a lot of mana plays going on in this set. I really do. I see a lot of really heavy mana plays. We got Iroh here. We already looked at him yesterday, so we'll just go ahead and sleeve him up and go on. He is like my favorite character from Avatar: The Last Airbender, though. If I can get him up. There we go. Just take a look at him real fast. That is the Grand Lotus version of Iroh. Poor etiquette there, touching the... He's got firebending too. Very cool, very cool. And like I said, well, we looked at some of the mechanics yesterday, so we'll just go ahead and sleeve him up. We won't talk too much about him. He's just a very pretty card. He reminds me much of Ernie, my dragon. My dragon that summoned the lands. My dragon with a land problem. Alright. Wartime protesters. Well, we'll go ahead and take a look at this one. I haven't seen this one yet. Haste. Whenever another ally you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature and it gains haste. Very cool. And it's only haste until end of turn there, as you can see. Got an ally mark here. It is an ally. It's a creature ally, and it has a 4/4 for 4 mana. Very cool stuff. Alright. Just leaving that one up. Not much to it. It's a swinger boy. It's just a swinger boy. You know what I mean? Just someone out here trying to swing hard for the fences. You want to get him out fast, and you want to be able to swing with him quick. That's about it. He's a club mason. Club mason. We'll go ahead and sleeve up Overwhelming Victory, because it's a mythic. Or that might be a rare, I'm sorry. The light on that made it look like it was a mythic. If you don't know much about Magic the Gathering cards, I'll tell you a little tip here. This symbol right here is either gold, orange, silver, or black. Now, that means there's 4 different meanings to it. The gold is rare, silver is uncommon, black is common, and the orange one is what they call mythic. Now, the other way to define these cards, if you're curious, is at the bottom of the card, you will see a number. You can see right here. This one is R, which means rare, 0, 1, 2, 3. That is the rare card 0, 1, 2, 3 of the set. And the set name is TLE, and that's the English version. So that's if you're ever curious about a little bit about card knowledge, right? Collectible knowledge, I guess. There you go, a little bit of collectible knowledge. Sorry, I got an itch on my foot, guys. Alright, Earthbender's Ascension. This one has a landfall. We won't talk about this one too much. I think we covered this one in the video yesterday. Alright, oh no we didn't. When this enchantment enters Earthbend 2, then search your library for a basic land card. Put that into the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, put a quest counter on this enchantment. When you do, oops, that focus there. When you do, it has, or when you do, if it has 4 or more quest counters on it, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Oh, that's cool. It gains trample until end of turn. Very neat, very neat, very neat. Okay, so we'll go ahead and move on here. Very nice pulls, very nice pulls. Like I said, the collector's booster packs, they're very nice. This set. I like what they're giving out. I like the amount of positive cards that I've gotten from them. I mean, to be honest, we pulled a $1,900 card yesterday, but hey, I still like all the cards. I went to the pre-release, honestly, both nights, and I had probably the most fun I've had at a pre-release in a while. Truly, good nights, good nights, good nights. Good people, good friends, and the cards are fun to play. You can be losing and even still having fun with this set. One of my matches, the very first match actually of last night, over at DZ Comics, me and the guy were in a slugfest stalemate. We literally played one game. We didn't go 0-3. We didn't go, there wasn't 3 games played. We played one game, and it took like 62 minutes to complete. And it was like this unbelievable magic slugfest between me and this guy. He had earth rocks. I had airbending guys. It was crazy. It was crazy. I kept airbending stuff out in the exile realm, and he kept bringing up more rocks. And it was just this nutso. Oh, we got Aang at the crossroads. All right, that's a great card. I don't know what that is worth, but we'll take a look. And we got Visions Beyond, a very cool full art there. Got the Swamp Benders. We're kin. We got the Tale of Katara and Toph when they're in the bath house. They're in the bath house. Let me preference that. Shiny card. Oh, there's one behind that, my ballad. And that's the Earth King there. Alright, we have a forest here. Like I said, we'll go through these cards rather fast because these are the nothing burgers. But I'll go and demonstrate here. As you can see here, that little silver marking. It's a silver marking, not a gold. As you can see down here, it's a U marked for uncommon. And the one behind it here is a white with a common logo. C for common. Oh, my cabbages! Unlucky cabbage merchant. We always feel bad for him. Compassion is a great virtue, my friends. Keep that in your heart. Oh, cactus juice. It'll quench you. Nothing's quenchier. It's the quenchiest. I know way too much about the show. I've watched it way too many times. Avatar: The Last Airbender is like my second favorite show, by the way. Which is crazy to think that I know this much about this show. Dragon Ball Z is my absolute favorite show for, obviously, right? King Kamehameha. But, anyway, I know more about that show than I do this show, believe it or not. That says something. That's a little scary. Hey guys, welcome to the chat. If you were just joining in, we open up card packs and use funny accents on this channel. We also tell stupid jokes. It is a very common thing that we do on this channel. And welcome. We're blessed to share it with you. Yeah? We looked at Toph and Katara yesterday, so we won't look at that. But we have not seen Visions Beyond or Aang at the Crossroads. I want to look at these cards before we sleeve them up, or while we sleeve them up, I apologize. This one is an instant. Draw a card. If a graveyard has 20 or more cards in it, draw 3 cards instead. That is pretty cool. Pretty cool. This is a scene with him and Heibai. Heibai is the giant, what is he? Not polar bear. Why am I saying polar bear? Not koala bear. He's a panda bear. Giant panda bear. I don't know why I couldn't get that. He's a giant panda bear. That's Heibai. Heibai is the spirit beast. We don't believe in spirit beasts on this channel. But, he's the spirit beast that was a giant panda. Actually, we've already seen. Yeah, we'll go ahead and sleeve this one up first because we already know what the Earth King does. Seen the Earth King. We'll go ahead and talk about Aang and at the crossroads there next, because that's a pretty cool card. I like that card. I don't know what that card does, but Aang is the main character. Let's. It's got to be worth something, right? Not worth something, but it's got to be a good card. Got Aang on it. Alright, so here we have Aang at the crossroads. Pretty card. And what this is a legendary creature. Is an ally. Human avatar ally. We have a flying. When Aang enters a flying 3/3. When Aang enters... Sorry, I can't get it to focus. When Aang enters, look at the top cards of... I'll just read it, and then you can look at the picture. How about that? Deal? When Aang enters, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature card with mana value 4 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest of them on... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm terrible at reading. Put the rest of them on the bottom of your library in a random order. When another creature you control leaves the battlefield, transform Aang at the beginning of the next upkeep. Oh, this is a transform card. Oh, has a double side to it. Let's take a look at that next side. Let's take a look at that next side. Boom! That's a pretty card. Aang. The Destined Savior. I believe his name is Jesus Christ Almighty above, but hey, whatever. Flying. Land creatures you control have vigilance. At the beginning of combat on your turn, Earthbend 2. That's pretty neat. Alright. So it's not the big boy Aang, but it's a good Aang. The big boy Aang is Aang, Master of All Elements. And that's a gold card. We want that card. We've always wanted that card. Everyone wants that card. That's a good card. It's a pretty card. Very pretty. Thank you for the chat there, Kiers. Very pretty indeed. Swamp Benders here. I don't know what this card does either. We will take a look. We will take a gander and see what we have got going on here. Alright. Swamp Benders. Swamp Benders, power and toughness are each equal to the number of swamps on the battlefield. Lands you control are swamps in addition to their other types. Alright. So that means that all lands you control are swamps, and their power and toughness is equal to the number of swamps that you control. That is an interesting way to play the game. That is one way to treat people. Alright, and remember, if you want one of these collector's booster packs, or a chance to win one of these collector's booster packs, please follow and subscribe to my channel. We are raffling off one collector's booster pack and giving away this playmat at the end of this month. So if you like my stuff, if you want to stay nerdy, if you want to stay informed about Magic the Gathering, like and follow and subscribe to the channel. And we are raffling off one of those to someone who does all three. Or all two, sorry. Follow and subscribe. There we go. We're going to go ahead and dive right back into it. Opening up, I think this is pack number 6. Pack number 6. We're right in the middle here. We opened up a $1,900 card yesterday from pack number 8. Now, I didn't open up these packs like in the same exact order, I guess you would call it, in the box. So we don't know if my merit, my hypothesis from prior stands true. But I think it does. I think it does. I think they literally sort the cards in a particular way, and they file them into boxes in that way. I think that the packs that you get are actually pre-seeded, pretty much. Like pack number... Back in the old days, you could literally guarantee that like, the bottom 3 packs of the booster box were really good cards. So we got the Jasmine Dragon Tea Shop there right on top. Extended Art Foil. Very cool stuff. We got Shattering Spree. Full art. It looks foil. It is not. I promise you. Phoenix Airship. That is the special art version of it. We know that because we have the Phoenix Fleet Airship for not that version. And we have Seismic Tutelage? Seismic Tutelage, yeah. Alright, and then we have a firebending student. Human monk. Alright, and we got a swamp there. Very good stuff. Alright, the underscores of bossing. So we'll go ahead and kind of go through the rest of this pretty quickly here. Sokka. There we go. Deny entry. Zuko's offense. Seismic sense. Very close to seismic tutelage, but not exactly. There's a couple scenes in Avatar where she does that. There's even a scene where Aang does that. Fatal fissure. Pillar launch. Land. Firebending lesson. Very cool stuff, very cool stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and sleeve up the ones that we know we need to sleeve. There's only 3 of them in this one. Alright, Phoenix Fleet airship here. Flying at the beginning of your end step. If you sacrifice a permanent this turn, create a token. That's a copy of this vehicle. It's pretty cool. So this relies on sacking other stuff. It is a crew 1/4/4 with flying. And as long as you control 8 or more permanents, named Phoenix Fleet Airship, this vehicle is an artifact creature. That means that if you control 8 of them, you get to turn it into a whole fleet of creatures and they never have to be crewed. That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. So you basically have to have 4. You have to play all 4. And they have to have all copies of them. Okay. Very cool stuff. Very cool stuff. It's a very good card. Very good card. I am the Phoenix King. Oh, so sorry to offend you, Phoenix King, getting his butt whooped. We love Toph. Toph is the greatest comeback artist ever. She has some great one-line quips. Oh, nose is itching. I guess someone might be coming to visit me. No, that's superstition. We don't do that down here either. We're just sleeving up this card real quick. This is a replicate 1 cost. 1 cost spell. Destroy target artifact. Means you can pay 1 and replicate, basically, to another target. Very cool stuff. We'll go ahead and sleeve up the Jasmine Dragon Tea Shop here. We've already seen this card a few times, so we won't cover this one exactly. I just want to get to opening, really, but I do want to give my viewers some knowledge while we go. You know, I don't want to leave them in the dark, but yeah, we need to keep the stream moving. You know what I mean? Just move it along a little bit faster, just a little bit faster. I'm going to put all the ones that do need to be really sleeved immediately down here. Off to the side of the stream. There we go. Got a card up here, I guess. Alright, here we go. Pack number 7. Here's pack number 8. Pack number 7. Pack number 7. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. If you're just joining in, I do stupid accents and funny jokes. Or funny jokes and stupid accents. I don't know. Yeah, we do video game streaming and all kinds of stuff on this channel. So, yeah, hang out. Hang out and enjoy my nerdiness. Nerd is one of those terminologies that's like, it used to be offensive. I'm like, I don't know why. Have you ever met a nerd? We're kind of amazing. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but like, there's an entire genre of us, and like, we're smart. We're highly intelligent and highly evolved. Here we go. We got an ally here, right off the start. And we got a Fire Nation drill full art. Very cool stuff that will go very nice with our Phoenix King. You could literally sell those side by side. Or the Phoenix airship, yeah. Very cool stuff, very cool stuff, very cool stuff. Alrighty. So, Blasphemous Act full art foil. That is cool. I like this. Oh, the Face Stealer. Very cool full art, very cool full art. This was a cracked pack. It was very cracked. There was lots of cards in this. Fire Nation Scavengers, very cool. And we got a Ba Sing Se Land, a rare foil one, very cool. And a Forest card. We got the Lion Turtle Forest, the Lion Turtle Forest 4. See his little face down here? He's very, very cute. I like Lion Turtle. Anyway, so I think what we're going to do now is actually just put all this right here. We're not even going to show it. There is no need to go through that. What we will do is look at this stuff more in detail and spend more time looking at this stuff. I think this is a good plan. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the Fire Nation Drill, because that is a very fun card. Very foily card. Alright. It is a legendary artifact. We already covered this one. Oh wait, no we didn't. When the Fire Nation Drill enters, you may tap it. When you do, destroy target creature with power 4 or less. Permanents your opponent's control lose hexproof. Indestructible until end of turn, and it's a crew 2. It's a 3/6 there. Legendary artifact vehicle. Alrighty. Very good stuff, very good stuff. And the Blasphemous Act is a generic card that's been reprinted a few times. But we will go ahead and take a look at that, because I do like the foil full art. That's very shiny right there. It's a very pretty card. I like that card a lot. Very shiny, very rainbowy. The rainbow was God's gift to man to tell him that he would never flood the earth ever again. This is what is true, and this is what we believe. Alrighty. Slide that on right there. Says, this spell costs 1 less gas for each creature on the battlefield. Blasphemous Act deals 13 damage to each creature. Ooh, spicy. He's a spicy meatball. He's very spicy. I can't do Italian yet. I'm working on it. This one is just a rare, but Menace. When this creature enters, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature or vehicle you control. I feel like vehicles are going to be very strong in Swamp and Black. There we go. Whenever one or more creatures you control with counters on them deal combat damage to a player, put target creature or vehicle control card from target player's graveyard onto the battlefield. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. I'm sorry, the mic is up a little bit higher. I just saw that. There we go, there we go. A little bit less on the microphone. A little bit less poppy. We don't want to make our audience deaf, you know what I say? A little bit less. We're going to go ahead and sleeve that up there. Put that away. And we'll look at the Code the Face Stealer next. Alright. Code the Face Stealer. Alright, take a look at this card right here. Hold this up here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? When Ko enters, exile up to one target. When Ko enters, exile up to one other target creature. When another non-token creature dies, you may exile it. Pay 1 life. Choose a creature card that is exiled with Ko. Ko has all the activated and triggered abilities of the last chosen card. Okay, that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat stuff there. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. We got Ko the Face Stealer, responsible for stealing one of the Avatar's previous girlfriends. Faces. Their faces. He stole their face. Go ahead and slide that sleeve right on down there. Sometimes the sleeve slides on a lot easier than others. And bossing say, I want to go ahead and get this one Let's go and see what this land does. For 3, you can Earthbend. 2, activate only as a sorcery. Target land you control becomes a 0/0 creature with haste, and put +1/+1 counters on it for 2 times, basically. That's what that basically says. Very nice stuff, Bossing Say. Always a pleasure. It's not that small. It's not that big of a city. Where could he possibly be? Where could they possibly hide him? And then they go through the tunnel and it's like, oh, Bossing Say, it's huge. Alright, let's go ahead and get on to pack number 8. Pack number 8. Now remember, again, I hate to keep reiterating this, but the packs are coming to our subscribers and our followers. So if you subscribe and follow the channel, you have a chance to get one of these packs. If you're really liking the cards you're seeing, well, yeah, you have a chance to get one, and you will have a chance to get this mat. We're raffling that off at the end of November, close to Thanksgiving. So, yeah. Let's go and take a look at this. Take a look and see what we got. Put the Exacto down. We got an ally here. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. I got a secret tunnel there. And a boy in the iceberg full art. Very nice stuff. And a blue spirit. Very cool. And Masuki, the courageous rescuer. Very cool. The blue spirit is a foil. That's nice. The rogue ally. And the Sandbender Scavengers with a mountain land. There we go. We'll go ahead and set all these over here. Sort through that later. I'm going to put this here. The rest of this we'll go ahead and sleeve. I have not seen Boy in the Iceberg. Let's see what Boy in the Iceberg does. This is actually a reprint card that looks like, as you can see up here, it says Dark Depths. It says Dark Depths right there. So Dark Depths is the original card. This is a reprint version of it with a, it's called Boy in the Iceberg because, well, let's set it after the last training. Let's see what it does. It's a legendary snowland. Boy in the Iceberg enters with 10 ice counters on it. This is going to be good. Pay 3, remove an ice counter from Boy in the Iceberg. When Boy in the Iceberg has no ice counters on it, sacrifice it. If you do, create a Merit Lag Legendary 2020 Black Avatar creature token with flying and indestructible. Oh, that's fun stuff right there. I like Boy in the Iceberg. I think Boy in the Iceberg is going to go far. He might be an Avatar of the Last Airbender. Who knows? Very good stuff there. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. If you're just joining me, we do stupid actions and funny jokes on the channel. Tonight we're opening up Avatar The Last Airbender packs and kind of going through these and teaching the audience a little bit more about the game. As we play along, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at what the Blue Spirit does here. Alright, the Blue Spirit says you may cast your first creature spell you cast each turn as though it had flash, which means that you can basically play it during your opponent's turn. Whenever a non-creature you control enters Dream Combat, draw a card. So this basically is you play a creature on the turn, and then you draw a card for it type deal. Very cool. We're going to take a look at Secret Tunnel. It's a cave, foil, extended art. What does this one say? This one says this land can't be blocked. Oh, the land can't be blocked. I wonder if we're going to earthbend with it. Pay 4 and tap. Target creature you control that shares that type can't be blocked this turn. Alright. That's an interesting stuff there. Basically means that you can earthbend the land and it can't be blocked. And it can have a friend that can't be blocked too. Very nice stuff. Very nice stuff. I'm going to go ahead and keep the full art Zuko actually up on the screen. I like that. That's just a pretty card. It's gorgeous. Isn't it? I'm so blessed. I'm so thankful that this came to me, but I do want to just keep it up there because it's pretty. I like showing it off, and I want the audience to see what is in these packs. All right. There we go. Very pretty card. Very pretty card. Alrighty. I'm going to sleeve up Suki, the Courageous Rescuer. Other creatures you control get +1/+0 whenever another permanent you control leaves the battlefield during your turn. Create another 1/1 ally creature token. This ability triggers only once each turn. So what you got here is a really nice combination with this, and I can't remember if it was Aang or if it was Appa that did it, where you basically create an ally token every time you bring a creature back in from exile. So you got a nice little combination that you can zigzag with that there. Booster pack number 9, guys. Booster pack number 9. Here we go. How's everyone's night going? You guys all having a good day, good Sunday, good observation day? It's a good time to be alive, you know? There are blessings in everyone's life regardless of where you are in life. I promise you this. The grass is always greener underneath your own feet. You just have to lift them up and look. That's a Tyler Works original quote, King Kamehameha. I say a lot of intelligent stuff off the top of my quip of my brow. It just happens. We got a Tai Li Chi blocker here. There we go, Browse. Oh, a Boy in the Iceberg foil. Yeah, shiny, shiny. Very good stuff. And then we got an Aang Swiss Savior again. This is the one that transforms and flips over, but this one looks different than the last one. Aang Swiss Savior. Is there a different Aang that I'm thinking about? I'll have to go back and look at the pile here. We pulled one a little bit ago. We got Fire Lord Ozai here, the foil version. Very nice card there. And we got Azula, the Cunning Usurper. Foil. She's taking over there if can. We got a Plains there. Plains with Appa flying over. Put those down right there. We're going to sleeve up. I'm going to look back and see real fast at that what that card was, though. I know I pulled an Aang, but I can't remember which. Oh, here it is. Aang the Crossroads is the one I pulled. Okay, so here we go. We got two different Aangs here. That's why. I was just curious what that other Aang was. Okay. Cool stuff. Yeah. I'll have to look and see. Alright, let's go and dive into this. We've already looked at Boy in the Iceberg on the other card, so we'll go ahead and do is just sleeve this one up here, give you a nice little gander at that one. Now remember, all of the cards that I am pulling here are going to be available on my tcgplayer store. I'm going to link that in the description of the video. It's turtlehermitdojo.tcgplayer.com. So we're going to go ahead and post these up. These will be available on Friday morning at, I believe, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time. So I will post all of these up then. We're going to look at this, the Swift Savior, because I haven't seen this one yet. This one says Flash and Flying, so you can play it on someone else's turn. So Flash and Flying, when Aang enters, airbend up to one target creature or spell. Waterbend 8, transform Aang. Okay, so Waterbend is that ability to have creatures and artifacts to pay for your spells. One tap, one creature spell, or one mana cost spell paid for. Here's the transform version. We got a 5/5 legendary spirit ally with reach and trample. Whenever Aang and La attack, put a 1/1 counter on each tapped target creature you control. Very nice stuff. Very nice. By the way, to airbend or to waterbend, you would have to tap a bunch of creatures and then transform him. And then he would attack. And they'd all be tapped, so you'd put a +1/+1 counter on everything. Very stuff. Very, very cool stuff. We're going to look at Tylee here. Take a look at that one. Tylee, the Chi blocker, Flash and Paralysis. When Tylee enters, tap up to one target creature. It doesn't untap during its controller's untap step as long as you control Tylee. Very cool stuff. Alright. So I'm going to put that in a sleeve here and then get over to this Fire Lord Ozai and sleeve that bad boy up. The Azula I know is not worth too much, so I'm not going to too much worry about putting her in a sleeve right now. I'll get to her later. She's a rare, though. She's so rare foil, so she will get a sleeve. No worries. Got a tickle on my mustache there. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. Thanks for the chats. Nice to see you, Taz Dad. Oh, you didn't miss anything. I do apologize for the late response on that. Yeah, not much, not much. We didn't get too much in anything while you were gone. I'm out of sleeves. I'm gonna sleeve this one up real fast, and then we're gonna have to get some more sleeves. They're right down below me though, so I won't be going too far. It's okay. It'll give me a chance to hydrate with some of my Irish breakfast hot tea. I am pretty close to Uncle Ira with my wisdom and my beard. And my jacked muscles. Like, I'm Uncle Ira after he got captured, right? Like, after he forced himself to break himself out of jail. That Ira. That's the Ira that I am. Martial artist. You know what I'm talking about? Swinging that stick. I spend some of my day, every day almost, swinging a bow staff and a katana around for fun. It's kind of a hobby of mine. But I've gotten pretty good at it. And like, let's face it, I started out doing it to defend me and my dog. In situations. But hey, who doesn't love a guy who can swing a stick like a lightsaber? You know what I mean? Like, think about it. Like, if I get a double-bladed lightsaber, or even a single-bladed, just regular one-blade lightsaber, I can go to the middle of the park at night and be all hooded up and, like, put on a show. You know what I mean? People are going to watch that. Alright, we got our new pack of sleeves opened up here. And we will go ahead and continue on the mission. Pack number 10, guys. Pack number 10. Or, no. Yeah, pack number 10. I'm sorry. I can't count. King Kamehameha doesn't count. He only counts on the one. And we want to use our Exacto knife there to pierce the top of the package, but not get near the cards. Just enough to give us a little thing to pull at. We don't want to put too much pressure on the collectible cards. We don't want to scratch at them too much. We're trying to treat the cards with the utmost care and respect. We are collectible sales here. We work on collectibles here. That's what we do. Yeah. We have a ally here. And cool stuff. And then we have a Waterbending Ascension. That is the extended art foil. I believe that's actually the showcase. I don't know which one that one is. I'll have to look that one up. We have an Elemental Bond here. Let me move the wrapper out of here. Sorry about that, guys. Elemental Bond here. Fire Nation Turret, extended art, very good stuff. Descendants Path, there we go. Foil, and the foil land there as well, with the planes behind it. Alrighty. So we're going to go ahead and sleeve these up and talk about some of them. Yeah, let's go ahead and get to Elemental Bond first. Why not? Just go straight across there over to our nice little Zuko card here. This is an enchantment. Whenever creatures you control with power 3 gray enter, draw a card. So some draw card shenaniganry with some forest there. Who doesn't like a good draw card, you know? Who doesn't like a good draw card game, you know what I mean? That's some good stuff. Commander, that's really strong because you can have an unlimited hand size really easily in Commander. Waterbender's Ascension. Let's go ahead and take a look at this card. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, put a quest counter on this enchantment. Then if this has 4 more quest counters on it, draw a card. Waterbend 4, this target creature can't be blocked this turn. Very cool stuff. So some control on your own battlefield there. Make sure that your opponents don't have a way to deal with the creatures that you have. Go ahead and get that there in a sleeve real quick. And just sleeve that bad boy up right there. Again, all these cards will be for sale on my tcgplayer account. And I will link that description after the video. Fire Nation Turret. This is an artifact that at the beginning of combat on your turn, up to one target creature gets +2/+0 and gains Firebane 2 until end of turn. So that's at the beginning of combat every time. Pay 1, put a charge counter on this artifact. Remove 50 charge counters from this artifact. It deals 50 damage to any target. 50 damage to any target. Now keep in mind, in Standard, people's health pools there's only 20. In Commander, people's health pool is only 40. Fire Nation Turret, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're a little overpowered. You're a little broken, my friend. You're a little broken. Now, given that takes 50 turns to get there, but it's like a Kamehameha. You know what I mean? Full out. Full out. You just leveled that dude's face. You ruined his whole week. His whole week is shot. There's no more week for him. He's just going to go home, go to sleep, and try again next Monday. You know what I mean? Yeah. Game over, my friend. Now then, this one right here, we will go ahead and just put these two over here in the pile to be sleeved here after the stream. They are foils, they are rares. They do get the respect of the sleeve. Just I do not have my time to get the sleeve right now. We cannot do this. We cannot do this. So remember, if you like this channel, if you like staying informed about Magic the Gathering, if you like my nerdy but stupid face, just like this channel. You know, follow along, and I will keep you informed, my friend, about all the greatest stuff. We went over a bunch of stuff in our video yesterday about all of the mechanics in the new set, from earthbending to firebending to airbending to waterbending. We went over some of the cards and strategies that I use. Oh, Code of the Face Stealer. Shiny. We got an art card here too. Let's take a look at that. We got Jet. We got Jet, the art card here. Very cool stuff. Alright, so we'll go and put that up there with our art card. Push the trash off this one. Yeah, so we went over some of the strategies that I used in the pre-release yesterday. Some of the decks that I built. Was able to build the cards that I got. You know, I displayed some of those cards. And again, we also give away stuff on this channel. So it's a great time, great time. We got Code of the Face Stealer. That's the shiny one that we pulled. But we didn't pull the shiny one. We pulled the non-shiny one. We got Scout's Warning, full art. Very nice. And Azula, the Cunning Usurper. We've already covered both of this card and Code of the Face Stealer. So we'll go and put those over there. And we will go ahead and just keep that going on. Zuko, the Avatar Hunter. Ooh, we got an Avatar Aang. It is not the shiny one, but it is one of them. It's an Avatar Aang full art. Or not full art, just regular foil. That's a good card, by the way. This is a really strong card. I don't know what this one's particularly worth. It's not the super one. It's not the raised foil or whatever, but then you flip it over. It is a foil. And it's Aang, Master of All Elements. I want to cover this card. There's a lot to go over with this card. I'm going to go and put this in a sleeve because it is a double-sided. Got a nice foil there. It is the Great Divide as Appa is flying over. Very cool stuff, very cool stuff. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this card right here. So this card is the fun card of the set, the main card. The main shindig of the set is this card right here. I'm actually going to pop over to tcgplayer and just see what this card is worth while I talk to you about it a little bit. So bear with me. Get that sleeve on there. It's a double side, so I don't want to put it down the mat unless I have a sleeve covering both sides. Alright, so it says here that, let me tap over here. Hang on, give me 1 second here. I gotta type this in. Let's go to the foil version. Okay, so $19, $20 card. Not bad, not bad, not bad. So what this basically says is you pay 4 mana, bring him in. He has flying and firebending tune, which means whenever he attacks, you create 2 red mana. Whenever you waterbend, earthbend, firebend, or airbend, draw a card. Then, if you've done all 4 this turn, transform Aang. So you have to do all 4 to transform Aang. Then you transform him and you get some fun stuff. You get some really fun stuff here. This says flying. Spells you cast cost 1 of every color less to cast. What that means is that if you have a spell that costs all 5 colors, it's now free. Free. If he's free like in Bratislava, everything else was free. When you walked on the street, garbage, free. Take it home, fix it. It's the best thing you're going to get all week, you know what I mean? Anyway, so that's pretty good. And then at the beginning of each upkeep, you may transform Aang, master of all elements. And if you do, you gain 4 life. Draw 4 cards and put 4+1/+1 counters on him. And he deals 1 damage to each opponent. Means you gain 4 life, you ping each people, you draw 4 cards, you do a whole bunch of stuff with this card. This is a great card, by the way. There's a reason why even the regular version foil is worth $20. It's a great card. Great card. Oh, indeed. Alright. So, we're going to keep on moving along here. We already covered Azula, the Cunning Usurper, yesterday, and we just covered Ko the Face Eater, so let me get these in some sleeves really fast, and we'll continue trucking along here. Scout's Warning, I'll go ahead and cover that one right here. I'll read this for you, and I'll lift up the camera once I'm done sleeving these. The next creature card you play this turn can be played as though it had flash. Draw a card. That means that you play an instant, you play this card on their turn, and then you play a creature spell. There you go. That's how that works. Spring next card. I'll hold it up to the camera and take a gander at it. It's not the foil or anything. This is the one where they're peeping on Avatar Aang, running through the woods at supersonic speeds. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. Alright. There we go. And this one we've already taken a gander at, so we know what this card does. We're just going to go ahead and put that one in a sleeve. But we are getting some decent Polaroos here. And we'll go ahead and sleeve up this Legendary Zuko Avatar Hunter later. Like I said, I want to every little sleeve counts. We want to make sure and maximize the amount of time that I'm spending with my viewers, my pretty people. This is the last pack of the night, guys. The very last pack. The very last collector booster pack of the night right here. A little really quick recap. We did pull this last night. A $1,900 Zuko card. Here you go. I will go ahead and show it here. $1,900 card from one of these packs. We pulled this last night on stream. If you'd like to go check that video out, it's going to be linked in the description as well after the stream. In order for you to have a chance to obtain that, you can get one of these booster packs and this mat. We are raffling both of these off to one lucky subscriber and follower at the end of this month. So, quick little plug there. Let's go ahead and jump into this last pack. See what we got. Go ahead and make a little piercing incision right there at the top, not near the cards, just enough to give us a little bit of a pull at. We want to be able to open up the pack without pulling at the cards too much and damaging the cards. We were really trying to preserve quality on this stream. I mail these cards out with a literal letter that has my QR code, so that people who buy my stream can, or buy my cards, can literally link it back to the stream and watch it be pulled. I think it's very important for the customer to know how the card was treated all the way through. I think clarity is the best. Ooh, we got a Toph, the hard-headed teacher full art. Very cool. There's a token there. Full art. We've pulled a couple of those now. The Sunken Canyon full art. Very cool. Very cool. Chong and Lily, no mats. They sing the secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Very cool stuff. We got a water bending restoration here. A regular card. And then a redirect lightning. Instant lesson there. Alright. As an additional cost of the spell, you may pay 5 or 2 life, change target or spell or of an ability with a single target. That's pretty cool. A redirect lightning there. And we got a swamp. A swamp. The Great Bayou Tree. Alright, we'll go ahead and put these over here. Alright, well that was a great stream, guys. I'm going to go ahead and switch back to the face camera here and talk to you guys a little bit. Thank you guys so much for joining in tonight. I really do appreciate all the subscribes, all the follows, all the likes, all the shares. Keeping people nerdy and informed with the Magic the Gathering community is something I do. I also do some video game play, and we're looking into getting some DJ equipment, and as well as going wildlife photography hunting with my little fuzzy fuzzball here that you saw earlier in the stream. I love him very much. I take him everywhere I go. Yeah, thank you guys again for joining along. Like and follow the channel.